good, Josh Project Man. So we're back out there with another video. This is going to be when broke streamers become rich, man. We're going to see some of these people, you know, they little start, they little finish, or I finish. Where they're at now, I guess you could say, the more finished product, but if you will. But anyway, we're going to get into this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we can be a part of these compilations, because that's what's going to happen as we run up the numbers, and run up the likes, and run up the subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? So you guys, just help me out. Help this poor boy out in any way you can. Anyway, let's go.
IShowSpeed went from raging in his mom's tiny
room. Oh shoot, I actually gotta hold on. Wait. Gotta make sure this thing ain't too loud. Hold on, this could be too loud. Let me see. Okay, no, we good. Okay. Sorry, I had to check out my stream and shit. Hold on. All right. Now we good.
Setups.
Yep, we're ready.
Running around. Now he's got rappers pulling up to his mansion. These streamers started with nothing and became legends. I am Reality Quest, and I create weekly documentaries about streamers and YouTubers. Subscribe and stay tuned.
There we go.
Speed's rise to fame is literally one of the craziest things ever.
Yeah,
like
man,
one
crazy.
day, this dude was just vibing in his room.
And you know what's funny though? You know what's funny for real though? Like, this is really how you start for real. Like, you start, like, when you starting to climb, I was literally talking about this off camera. I be like low-key discussing ideas and stuff like that and just thinking of different things off camera. And it was this right here. I was like, you know what, bro? Low-key, anytime you start with content creation, you kind of low-key have to like benefit off of everybody and start off with oh yeah, hopefully y'all in for the ride on this video. You know, we at 41 minutes. I forgot to say that. Hopefully y'all in for the ride though. Anyway, as we live right now for the viewing audience that will see this post stream. But anyway, I was literally talking about this. I was like, you know, the crazy thing is when you think about it, you have to start off like playing games or reacting to videos that are currently like relevant in today's culture. You know what I'm saying? Pop culture and whatnot, because you trying to essentially build a name for yourself like I am now, right? You trying to build it. I mean, you still do this even when you do build a name for yourself. You know, you talk about and react to current events because all of this stuff gets you more views if it's relevant. So you even do this even when you're at the top. But especially when you're at the bottom, yeah, you got to play like relevant games, react to relevant videos. Like for any content creator out there that could be watching this, yeah, this is technically the start, bro. You just got to play stuff that's relevant, which 2K, the NBA 2K is always relevant. So this low-key how you start when you're trying to build your name up, because it automatically, even if you have like no viewers like I do now, it automatically increases your ability of getting seen. So
playing games for barely a few viewers, and now he's out here making music, chilling with football legends.
They had to choose that one.
Millions of views like it's nothing.
They had to choose that one. Come on, bro. Crazy. He's at 40 mil now, so in this video he had 33 mil, or this stream. There's no reason why I probably shouldn't be with Speed at, honestly, though, because if you think about it, bro, we're the same age. Like, I found that out. We were born in the same year. So, and we're the same age now because my birthday passed. So now we're the same age and shit. So, nah, if y'all keep running up the likes and stuff like that, hey, man, we could get built up like crazy too, Mike. We could go crazy.
Gaming room setup.
Back in 2017, Speed was just another kid trying to make it on YouTube. His streams were
like
chaotic,
everybody is,
not
man.
A lot of people were watching. Back then, he was grinding NBA 2K, but let's be
That's how I
real,
go.
nobody was tuning in like that.
What a beautiful day, Ronnie. What a beautiful day, Ronnie. What a beautiful
everybody got to start, man. Come on now.
What a beautiful day, Ronnie. What a beautiful day, Ronnie.
Bro was out here talking to himself,
Just wilding,
himself
no
up
doubt.
with like 2 to 3 viewers max.
I'm telling you, I'm in that position now. This the start, bro. You can't hate it, man.
And even then, he had that wild energy that was.
I just realized I'm right in front of his face. You can't even see his facial expression, but we don't need to see. You know, we know.
Later, make
like.
him a superstar.
We know what he look like.
If you're wondering what his setup looked like back then, this is how Speed did.
Find your new kitchen.
I wonder how my. I wonder is it better to react down here on the corner or to the side? I never know.
Patio grills.
Only reason why I don't use my green screen as often is because it's just so hard to get it just right.
So first,
that's what
I'm
it
start
is.
off with my PS4, man. Yes, I mean,
hey,
my PS4.
it's the start,
right
man.
now.
I love to see it, bro. Love to see the rise.
Then right here, this is my little laptop I use for my like
he really had a little laptop, bro.
Then I have this speaker right here, bro, like to play music and streams and stuff. You already know what time it is over here. I got the little kicks over here, y'all.
and shit. Ain't nothing really major to my room, you
I'll
know.
make sure my
Speed
audio's
was
still
just
working.
a kid living with his mother in a small room. But then 2021 hit. and it was like the
Oh,
inter-
yes. This is definitely where the freaking buzz started. 2021. 2021, 2022 is definitely where the buzz really freaking went. I mean, granted, anytime he does interviews, he said like pretty much the pandemic is what kind of jump started where he at. But yeah, 2021, it was getting good. Like, because I know I knew him when I was in my last 2 years of high school. So I know.
finally woke up and
Trust
saw
me.
how insane this dude was. Clips of him raging, screaming, and straight up losing his mind started blowing up. And of course, we can't forget the clip, the
on,
iconic
man.
Suey moment.
What soccer football team do you support?
Oh yeah,
Cristiano
Ronaldo,
Silly.
Silly.
Simple as that, bro.
That one donation changed everything.
No
Speed
cap.
got introduced to soccer, and from
I ain't
there,
gonna lie, that pretty much introduced him to a whole nother market of people. Like,
his
no cap.
obsession with Ronaldo.
It literally
the
introduced
Suey
us to a
chants,
market
and
of
his fun
people.
football takes
Like,
just
a
took
whole
over the
new
internet.
fan of people.
He went from a 2K grinder to the most viral streamer of the year. People loved his wild behavior and raged towards games, players, and
Oh,
even
yeah.
his own camera. And well, fast forward to now, bro is unrecognizable. Speed is out here
Sheesh.
dropping songs with millions of streams, hanging out with Cristiano Ronaldo like
There
it's
you go.
casual, and even
That
getting
wasn't him
flown
though.
out
Yeah, I was about to say that wasn't him though.
different countries just to stream.
In that
He's
particular
made
clip.
it so big that when he got swarmed by fans in Norway,
Oh, yeah,
it looked
bro.
like a full-on celebrity
Was
show.
that the stream where they was like pulling his hair on the way to the car? Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Down.
Getting a certain level of emotion is scary. That was hard. That was hard.
A whole mob was just waiting for him outside the
Was
store.
that Norway or France? I forgot which country did that, where he was trying to get to his car and they was pulling his hair and shit. Oh nah,
Dude really went from
That's just
struggling
something
for
else.
viewers to being treated like a global superstar.
That's next level viewership
Even
right
though
there,
that
fam.
one didn't really end well for him. Most of his
Good, everybody in the chat.
streams are absolutely wild.
hit that like button to let more people know. Damn.
And let's not even talk about the money. Speed went from
Oh
streaming
yeah,
in
we're
his
on
mother's
there.
house.
Hey now, yeah, nah. What? Damn. What? Hold on. Why the mic hanging? Why the mic getting killed? What happened to the mic?
Lighting up fireworks in a
Damn.
room with a crusty old mic to flexing design.
Oh well, yeah. Okay, now I get it. Okay, now I get the symbolism. Are you live on multiple platforms? No, I'm just live on YouTube. I don't think I know I'm eventually trying to get it to where you can multi-stream stuff like that. I think when I find a way how to multi-stream it, I'll do it. But yeah, right now I'm just on YouTube. But shout out to you in the chat, man.
Setups and just overall
Shout out Shub in
living
the chat.
dream. His new $100,000 setup is nothing less than amazing.
I didn't want to overdo it.
Oh yeah, I saw this stream.
I didn't
I saw
want
this
to
stream.
overdo it. I didn't want to make it too crazy. But right here, we got a 3D printed Luffy.
And the
Luffy.
wildest part, he's still Speed, still
Big ass
screaming,
head.
still raging, still getting banned. But now,
Oh yeah, it's just now he kind of calmed down a little bit. Just a little though. He calmed down a little bit from when he
he's
first
doing
started.
it
He
with
calmed down a little
millions
bit.
watching.
3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, he ripped, bro.
Ronaldo, baby.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Come on, bro. Imagine being on imagine being on national television. And yo, bro, he didn't even rip it like a little bit. Like, a tad bit, a teensy winksy bit, or just a tad. Bro, he legit ripped the F out of his.
Jinx.
Bro, look at what the
Ronaldo, baby.
But while Speed's
Oh,
journey
man.
was more of a patient
He
and
ripped his
slow
pants
one,
bad.
Sinat's rise was much quicker.
Oh yeah,
He became
come on
one of
now.
the top.
You got to pretty much get the freaking hey, look, you pretty much got to get the LeBron and Michael Jordan of streaming right now out the way. If you want to talk about any stream becoming rich, you got to get them out the way first. Who's LeBron and who's Michael Jordan? You can make that decision for yourself.
streamers in just a year. Now, what do we think when we hear the name Kai Cenat?
Nah. When he did that bald stream, bro, that I didn't see that one live, but
Cenat.
bro, why is it so? Why is it so lumpy and rocky and pebbly? What the heck? Why is his head? Nigga put a hematoma and a glob on the back of his head, bro, the back of his neck, bro. Feel like ET.
So how did it all start?
Or one of them, what was that other alien? That nasty looking alien. What was that other alien, bro? It's the one. Dang, I don't think I remember it. Dang, I don't think I remember. He lucky I don't remember that one. Oh, was it one of the aliens where because I was watching CW's The Flash, and I remember when they first started. What was what were they called? The Dominators or the something like that. That was that alien that they would call when I was watching The Flash, the CW's television series The Flash, and they did that collab where it was like The Flash, the Arrow, Supergirl, and Legends of Tomorrow. They all had like a crossover episode, and they had to battle these aliens. I think they were called the Dominators or something like that. That's what his head looked like.
And what exactly was Kai up to?
If you remember that,
he wasn't being binge watched by thousands of people on Twitch and YouTube.
Yep.
At that time, he was trying to make YouTube videos, and in his early days, it was hard for him to gain subscribers. He just didn't have much luck.
Where's his YouTube channel? Why don't
That is funny that I later found out when I saw his first video. That was crazy how I later found out that all that was fake. I did not even realize that at the
you have
time.
a YouTube channel? You need to start getting people
Sending messages to yourself, man. You talk about fake it until you make it. There you go. That's how you do it, baby.
Rewind a few years, and Kai was just another dude making skits on YouTube. He started off with those classic prank videos.
Oh yeah. He definitely did the more common videos you see, like here, you know, especially when you start doing the Crush series and stuff like that. Oh yeah, he was doing all the stereotypical like pranks. My crush is this, going on a date with it. I ain't gonna lie, he was doing the goddamn 2017 YouTube content.
But still relatively unknown, but he had that energy, the kind that made people keep watching, and that's when his Ding Dong Ditch videos started gaining attention.
I decided to do Ding Dong.
Which is crazy how it really only takes one video for you to go crazy. Like it only takes a few for you to really take off. Every single video you make does not have to go crazy. All you gotta do is have a few clips or a few videos. Well, clips too. Few videos and clips that take off to the races.
Ditch.
Where the rest of the horses,
like the hallways and stuff. I did one. I posted it.
And then you did, and he did
25,000 views, which is crazy.
Yeah,
So I'm
for a normal video, especially. Yeah.
Woke up the next day, it was at like 100,000. Then I just spammed that, and every time I dropped,
Oh yeah, he did spam it. He definitely.
It's finally
No. See, this is smart. I'm putting some people on game. You know what I'm saying? Look, when something works, you keep, which I've done before. When something works, you just spam it. You just spam whatever's working over and over again until you see the which have happened with me. You react to something, you spam that momentum over and over again until you see that momentum slow down completely. Which happened with me. What was it? Oh yeah, yo, if you remember what video it was, you OG, but I'll tell you. So I was reacting like to some K-pop, right? And it became my highest viewed video. And like I got like 1,000, I think it was like 1.5 or 1.6 thousand or something like that amount of views on that video. And then it slowed down. Like I was getting like 1,000 views, then the other one got 1,000 views, the other one got 1,000 views. I think I got like 3 or 4 of those K-pop reactions got 1,000 views. And then it just started slowing down, and I was like, okay. It started because then it only started getting like 100 or like 200. I was like, okay, yeah, they ain't fucking with it.
hit like 1 million.
Then Twitch happened. Kai switched over to streaming, and that's when things really started taking off. His streams were different, pure chaos, non-stop jokes, and just the kind of content that kept people entertained for hours.
Yeah, man.
But Kai's early journey wasn't
Gotta bring
easy.
something to the
As rich
table
as
now.
he is today, back then, he was hardly surviving.
Because like I feel like everybody has the goal of moving their family out. Like if you have a rough start, move it, because she done did so much. Like I grew up in the shelter, like real.
But
Now look, I'm fortunate enough to not grow up from breadcrumbs, but you know, like we got a nice little house going on. I ain't gonna act like I came from the bottom, but shoot, as far as the rankings of the YouTubers and content creators are concerned, your boy is kind of scraping at the bottom of the barrel, man. And we trying to get to the captain steering the ship, bro. That's how it work, man. You go from the as Mr. Krabs said, not if you're a sailor. You know what I'm saying? We go from sailor to captain, man. We gotta have a growth.
And Kai wasn't the type to give up. He kept pushing forward with his YouTube and Twitch journey, and now there's hardly anyone who doesn't know about him. Whether it's his insane reactions, hilarious skits, or just him vibing with rappers like Lil Baby, Kai is everywhere. But it wasn't always like that.
Yeah.
This is Ding Dong Ditch for the guy from.
And then came Rat Senna.
Rats on that. Damn, bro.
The infamous rat moment. This was one of Kai's first big viral clips, and people ate it up.
You've earned this. So
Oh,
hold it up
Danik
high.
too. Hell, nah. Here's the thing, bro. I get it. Here's the thing. I get it. Virality is virality, bro. But nigga, I think if you see a mouse or rat run across the floor, bro, while I'm streaming, bro, you gonna see if a rat or a mouse came across my floor while I was streaming, bro, you'll see a nigga turn into a whole bitch. I can't even lie. You'll see a nigga turn into a whole bitch. You'll see me running exactly up them stairs you see right there. That's exactly what I'd be doing if I saw a little Creedon running across my floor.
In, like,
Hell,
my mom's
that's what
house,
y'all would see.
And like the first big thing that happened was a fucking like
You
mouse
hear a little pip squeak going. Oh no, I'm out.
ran out behind me, like with like 5,000 people watching. And then like at first I was just so embarrassed. I was like, yo,
Right.
I'm gonna get no bitches. All the bitches gonna be on seats everywhere.
But that went viral.
Yeah, it went viral.
From there, it was only
Viral's viral though, you know.
Stream, every meme, every funny moment kept adding to his rise. And before anyone knew it, he became the biggest streamer on Twitch, collabing with the biggest stars anyone could imagine.
You just try to kick me in my face? I thought we was teammates.
Even though that wasn't Obama,
Man,
you know
in
it.
life, most people
You know,
can only
come on,
dream
bro.
of. Kai is out here doing
Come
streams
on, man.
with 21 Savage, Ice Spice, and even Drake.
Although even when, well, I mean, he hadn't streamed with Drake yet, but Ice Spice, I mean, even Ice Spice though, like, I think he collabed with her when she, He collabed with her when she like had her first viral song. So shoot, they kind of came up. Their virality kind of came up around the same time.
He's
If you
breaking
were being
Twitch
honest,
records, pulling in millions of dollars, and his setup is just ridiculous. From streaming in a regular
I need something to put
bedroom
my hair, but
to owning
it's
a
so
$1
wet.
million mansion
Ow,
filled with the
it's wet.
craziest decorations, it's a full-on flex.
Here becomes the official tour. This is why I wake up every morning. I hop
Every
in here,
morning.
and chat watch me shower.
hey, but seeing you butt ass naked.
And the thing is, Kai never switched up. He's still loud, still over the top, still the same dude who was streaming in his
Overly
room a few
animated, still
years
short,
ago.
still
And
got
of
the
course,
Applejack
still using his
dreads
old
going
ragged
on.
chair.
Nah, that's a good seat right there. It's pretty good.
A lot of noise.
Yeah.
Maybe you should change the seat.
Why?
I don't know. I'm what the streets are
What's
saying.
wrong with my seat?
I don't know.
The streets.
I think
This
it's
one, bro, see the stupid. It's what the streets are saying.
sentimental value to it.
Yeah, I think so too. So why you just ask me to change my seat?
I don't know. It's just what I've heard.
Dude really went from
Type
grinding
shit.
on YouTube skits to breaking Twitch records and
Yep.
chilling with the biggest celebs.
There's
It's
a
one of
journey
the
to all
craziest
this.
blow-ups we've seen in streaming.
That's
and
how that shit
honestly,
go, man.
He's just getting started. But even that was nothing compared
Every 2
to
seconds, I gotta check on, my audio and shit. Well, I feel like it's still, man. Fuck it.
Aiden
So why
built
play
his
still
streaming
not as
career,
loud?
going from living off his family to buying them
Oh
everything
yeah.
they needed.
Oh yeah. Now Aiden probably would be more of a pioneer, like really starting the shit. I ain't gonna lie, Aiden has to be a
Aiden Ross
pioneer.
became the
For
face of chaotic, troll-filled streams and multi-million-dollar kick deals. He was just a kid grinding on Twitch, living at
telling you,
home with his
2K,
family.
man. I'm telling you, bro.
I need you to stop sending my little sister dick pics. She's only
What?
5. How old are you? You said you were 19 years old, bro.
Back in the
happening?
day, Aiden, much like Speed, was streaming NBA 2K in his
Told
tiny
you, man.
room,
That's how I
pulling
usually.
barely 100 viewers.
Well, granted. Here's the thing, bro. 2K is the culture, man. So look, that's why everybody start on streaming. I'm sure Phantom probably gonna be in this compilation too, though. But nah, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't gonna get 2K right now because I don't got the money to do that.
His
But
shot
anyway,
making it big.
come on, man.
Things started picking up when Aiden got in with Bronny James, LeBron's son. That
Oh,
one
yeah, that's a
connection
hell of a
changed his
connection.
whole career.
No cap, that's a hell of a connection.
Go, Bronny. Let's go, bro. Secure my bread. I need this shit.
And then Bronny got him to LeBron.
What's good, bro?
Oh,
It's
fuck,
LeBron?
No.
He said, "Is this LeBron?"
Yo, first of all, I gotta say, gigantic fan. I love you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nice meeting you, man.
And I see
Oh
you.
wow.
Yeah, all right, bro.
Nah, on the call with Braun, man, that'll take anybody's career to the next level. No cap. Look at the low quality and everything, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
And that's when it all changed, as Aiden nearly doubled his following after this. Suddenly, he was gaming with NBA players and big YouTubers like Neon, and his streams went from quiet to straight up chaos. And then came the whole E-Date thing with Neon,
Oh,
and that's when
yeah.
Aiden got his breakthrough.
You know, you're very
Nah. Speed dating was going crazy. Speed dating for a certain moment in time was the thing, bro.
beautiful, you know.
Thank you.
So cringe.
You know, I got really high standards, and you're up to my standards. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I can't stop
It's crazy
staring
that
at
he
this
used to
one
be
thing.
skinnier
I'm not gonna say it though, because that's kind of messed up.
than
you
he
know?
is now.
Then Aiden started having his own share of viral moments, like the hot tub scene with
Oh,
Sarah
yeah,
Ray,
yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah, I heard
Julio
about that.
Fulio situation.
The Julio Fulio situation,
Yeah.
which is really bad. I was singing a song that disrespected somebody's dead family members, and I had
Damn.
no idea to it.
Well, I mean, granted, when you just listen to rap music, yeah, you know, you don't always know the details and shit, so I can see that.
That's
yeah.
pretty deep.
Well, he didn't
Yeah,
know,
it was bad.
But it all came and went, and Aiden kind of maintained his audience until the day he decided to have a stream with Andrew Tate.
How did you
Now look, Andrew Tate had a run, man. I think Andrew was his 2022. I think 2022 was when, yeah, he was, you know, that's one of those ones where, you know, I think 2002, yeah, he was going. 2002. 2022, yeah, Andrew Tate was running it, bro. There's no doubt about that. As far as like he's pretty much where like you see Ashton Hall, you know, with the guy done putting his face in the sparkling water. He's where he at right now. Like where Ashton Hall is right now, Andrew Tate pretty much was in 2022 as far as being like the most viral individual out right now. No cap.
How did you know about me?
bro.
People were into the personality. You know what I'm saying? People were into the gimmick, man.
Don't you? Your name just floats around, doesn't it? It's just how it kind of works.
Yeah, but like, did you be honest? Did you know who I was before I hit you up or no?
I knew who you were. Like, I knew what you did. But I've never watched any of your shows or nothing, bro. I'm busy running the world. I got shit to do. So
Running the world is
really
insane
that big
work.
on the internet.
Even though Aiden
Tell you, bro, I was
famous
into it.
back then, Andrew managed to give him his new break. Fast forward to now, Aiden Ross is out here
Yeah,
looking
well,
like an
yeah, because he freaking was collabing with him hella amount of times. Yeah, nah, he said, I'm going to get all of what I can out of this guy.
oil prince. After ditching Twitch and securing...
Which actually, that's kind of what everybody does now that I'm stupid. That's what really everybody... Which I told y'all, bro, whether you a big content creator or a small content creator, any chance you have at capitalizing on a trend, that's what you goddamn do it. And you goddamn right. You capitalize on any trend out there, bro. So whether two people watching or nobody or everybody's watching, you capitalize on whatever internet trend is out right now. So whoever just recently popped off like a goddamn bottle, a Coke bottle, like it just had a goddamn pint of Mentos. I said a pint. A couple of Mentos. Yeah, you got done capitalize on that.
$50 million kick bag. His life is like an IRL GTA server.
If we take jets to here, there, it's 50-50. It's so cheap. Dude, think about it.
It's insane.
If you and I want to take a jet to Vegas right now, we're paying like 20 racks each.
That's nothing.
It's nothing.
The man has Bugattis and...
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's a blessing though to be able to say that's nothing though, for real.
Insane viewership just for sitting in a chair and reacting to drama. And he's constantly making headlines with his wild takes and even wilder guests.
Oh, nah. Hey, nah, Aiden said, yeah, if my fame can't get no higher, or if there's another level of fame to hit, there you go. Line yourself up with the president, man. Hey, Mr. President, brother. Nice to meet you, man.
Power comes
Big
from
fan.
Controversy. Aiden's been banned multiple times,
Oh,
caught
yeah,
up in
nah.
streamer beef, and
Oh,
even
yeah.
accused of being a puppet for the people running Kick. Yet, no matter what happens, dude always finds a way to stay
You
relevant.
bound to get judged in no cap.
But where
Like
Aiden-
live streaming or not, you bound to get judged in this game. So if you want to be a content creator like me, man, you want to get up there, you gonna be judged constantly, bro. There is no in between, none of that. You will get judged constantly for just being yourself for real, bro.
Really
Even if you don't do
quite
nothing.
Smooth. Fusey had a few more downfalls and rises before
You know,
he got
even if
to
you don't
where
do
he
nothing.
is today. FuseyTube's
Come on
story
now.
is straight up insane. 1 minute he's a YouTube
Yeah,
king,
alright.
fixing millions of views and living the dream. The next,
Yeah, I
he's
know.
broke.
It's
If there's
just-
one thing about Fusey, it's that he knows how to keep the internet
Not Fusey.
entertained.
I just want to be a helping hand today. God bless. What? God bless.
Nah, reverse homeless man is
I'm just
crazy.
trying to help out.
I don't need your money, right? I can buy you.
Back in 2000,
Nah, that had to have been a skit. Nah, that had to have been a skit, bro. There ain't no normal person doing that shit.
Fusey was one of the biggest pranksters on YouTube. His social experiments and skits pulled in hundreds of millions of views, and dude was living that influencer life before it was even a thing.
Welcome.
Devil OG.
Man, come here. Take off your shoes. Are you crazy? What are you?
The
Tell you,
best
bro.
value and tools.
Camera quality
just
wasn't even
arrived near
crazy, bro.
you.
You gotta start,
There's a
bro.
new Harbor
There's a
Freight.
start, man. There's always a start.
Catches you, you're in big trouble.
Man had the cars, the house.
Hey,
the
man,
fame.
look, it's like one of them situations of, bro, it don't even matter if the quality good or not, man. If they can see you, that's good enough.
But behind the scenes, things were falling apart.
My
Hey,
persona
now.
as Fousey was so much different as to who Yusuf is. And the lines got so blurred over the years because one overtook the other. But Yusuf, like, would never go up to a person, take his food like I've done in some pranks, eat it, and get punched in the face.
He had multiple
hell no.
breakdowns, public meltdowns,
Crazy.
and that infamous FusiCon disaster
yeah.
in 2018, where he tried to throw a last-minute festival starring Drake, who did not even come.
You made me
Damn.
want to commit suicide last year.
Oh,
I wanted to
damn.
kill myself because of all the attention you gave me. I rewatched videos going
Nah,
back
nah, Fousey, man, he just be, crashing out, melting down, all that. No cap.
of you
Hey.
saying Lucy is the biggest piece of egotistical asshole on this earth. That what you put into my head made me want to myself.
That L sent him into
That's
hiding
crazy,
for
bro.
a while. Then he went into streaming, and without realizing it,
Yep.
he was streaming all day, all night. People were even watching him take baths, which of course gained him a good audience. And that's what Fusey needed.
Whoa, what? Gain him a good audience, watch him take a bath. That's crazy.
What? What the?
Oh, it's time. Hold on. It's time. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Trying Tropical Punch, White Peach. Try my boy, the great one, the GOAT. Well, I'm sorry. I can't even try both because then it's like one's going to go. I know one of these are. Oh, wait. Do I have to drink the whole thing tonight? I might drink one. Okay, let's do one at a time because I just thought about it. I ain't drinking both. Let's do. Well, we know peach tastes good. So, it's time to try my boy The Rock's energy drink. I mean, it's not like new or anything, but new to me because I ain't tried it. So, my boy The Rock, man, the GOAT, and all the pro wrestling, sports, and entertainment. You know what I'm saying? B and C vitamins, electrolytes, potassium, and magnesium. 190 milligrams of branch chain amino acids. Camu Camu extract. Caffeine from green coffee and green tea. 160 milligrams of caffeine. Whoo! I probably should try this later because caffeine makes me gassy. So, oh well, we'll do it. Even though it's probably gonna make me, but this is all caffeine. This ain't even like relegated to anything specific. But hey, man, if we need to be up for a little second while we streaming, we gonna dig into some Zoa, man. First time trying it right now. That is good stuff. It tastes exactly like how you would think tropical, no glaze. Even though he's the GOAT, no glaze. The Zoa energy is good, man. Look, at the end of the day, bro, this tastes exactly what tropical punch is supposed to taste like. I ain't gonna try the other one yet, because then I'd have to drink both. You know, you don't want one of them to get flat and shit. So, that's good stuff. Actually, we're gonna put the other one up, because I just realized I'd have to drink both. I ain't gonna drink both right now. So, oh yeah. That's what we're gonna be sipping on, babes. While we watching. W Leap. Who saw that? Look at me, man. I'm an athlete. Alright, sorry.
That was the best part!
It started off normally, but Fusey soon started.
Nah. He's become a certified crash out and meltdown artist at this point.
Meltdown's live.
That's
on
the gimmick
stream,
at this
and
point.
his viewers seem to love it.
I know there was 2 gloves.
I only seen one.
One red one. I forgot the left.
Tell you, certified crash out, bro.
Punch myself. Sneeko, hold my hand. Wallahi, I'm about to punch myself. Sneeko, I hit myself. Please. I swear to God, I hit my... Dog! I beg you!
But then came the point when Fusey did what he never
You know,
should have.
it's crazy.
He found a woman at an airport who appeared to be a victim of a very heinous crime.
Hey,
I think I saw this. I saw this.
Oh my God, you kissed her, da da da. This woman was involved in
trafficking. The guy who manipulated her and brainwashed her is a piece of deserves to die.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Look, bro. When you're streaming, bro, some things can happen organic, bro. Some things just happen crazy. This is one of them.
At one point, the woman started crying, and moments later, they went away. Up until then.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't it like they... Let's just say this. I think what happened was they got busy. That's all I can say.
Fusey was a legend who was supportive
They
of the
got,
woman and her situation.
they got
but
busy
then
and handled
came back
business.
And said this.
I just joined the Mile High Club. And I know it doesn't count as the Mile High Club because I was in the airport, but I still joined it. I swear to God. I swear on everything I love. I swear on everything I love.
Bro.
I just joined the Mile High Club.
Shit crazy.
In the men's bathroom. I swear to God.
Yeah, he would basically insinuate that he gave her a good time in the bathroom. Jesus Christ, bro.
I couldn't hold it for a second. I didn't go to buy her no snack.
That is
This
insane.
was the turning point. People couldn't believe that Fusey would stoop this low.
Yeah,
for
that is
views.
insane, bro.
But, well, this was just the start. Fusey's mental health had taken a toll.
Hey, there's a new vaccine you want to release.
Yeah,
Put it
bro.
on his timeline.
This is insane.
You get it now?
And this was evident when this
I'm
happened.
telling you, the man became a certified crash out, bro. And a meltdown artist. No cap.
Later.
If I see you, I'm sticking a knife 9 inches in your neck and I'm sliding it down your penis.
And that's when
Damn,
he was
what
sent
the
to a mental health.
What the just happened?
9 inches in your neck and I'm sliding it down your penis.
And that's when he was
Hey,
sent to a
yo.
mental health facility.
You guys are dumb as man. You guys are literally dumb as
Hell no.
Now he's out and he's back
Hell
streaming,
no.
doing IRL content, and somehow finding new ways to get canceled every other week. Whether it's his kick streams turning into full-on breakdowns.
Oh, excuse me.
Say sorry. Sorry. You're gonna kill me, dumbass.
Or getting arrested mid-stream.
Are y'all dumb or are you stupid? Do you like your job? You're fucked.
Fusey's career is a never-ending reality
Yeah,
show.
nah, he just be everywhere, bro. Go from certified crash out to, all right, he might be a little normal today. Then he's like no beard. Then he's beard. Then he's a little fat. Then he's freaking lean. I don't know how somebody could just keep going like this, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
Fusey is proof that no matter how many times you fall off, as long as people still talk about you, you're never really gone. While
That's it.
Fusey keeps finding new ways to stay relevant,
Oh, yeah.
Neon takes it a step further, no matter how desperate it looks. What do you think would drive someone
Yeah,
to routine?
again, bro, there's low-key a gimmick to this shit. Because his whole thing is just looking as weak and nerdy as possible.
Humiliate
I didn't say there's not
themselves,
truth in that,
verbally
but
attack everyone
yeah.
around them, and not only deliberately lie to their audience, but go as
Everybody
far
got a
as
gimmick,
staging
man.
their own death.
I'm dying.
This is crazy. When you start playing with your life, bro, literally you're playing about your life. Yo, that's too... Like, there's, like, you know, trying to get your views, trying to get your likes, trying to build your name up and stuff. Then there's just, bro, you can't get... Like, to me, you know, everybody got their lifestyle. To me, there is a certain level where you're stooping way too low to get views. Like, okay, bro, when you gotta fake your own death, you gotta tell people you're dying or you got it's bro, that's despicable. Like especially if you're joking about having cancer or like a life-threatening disease, like that's a terrible thing to do because you're basic just for views. You low-key technically are making fun of somebody else's unfortunate situation like that. They actually do like low-key making fun of people, even if you're not realizing it. You low-key taking a joke or making fun of people who like genuinely have like actually have only a few days to live, bro, just because you trying to get some clout. Yeah, nah, that's some garbage piece of shit thing to do. But I heard he's grown since then, so you know. But yeah, nah. And when you start, which other YouTubers have done it too, like when you start getting to fake your death, bro, just to get views, bro, you gotta understand. Okay, maybe I'm going a little too far. Like to some people, there's just no line. It's just, yeah, you know, they say with content in YouTube, the goal is just to get famous. So some people just do exactly that. But then me, I be like, nah, for me, like everybody different. For me, my perspective, I be like, nah, there's levels. I can't go that. I can't go there now. I would never do this.
I have 6 days to live. I don't know what's gonna happen.
That is insane.
But I just hope you guys will pray for me and be there for me.
Well, the simple answer in Neon's case is attention. Neon
God
starts
damn.
off much like every other streamer on this list by playing NBA 2K.
Yep. There you go.
Man, it's Neon 2K here, but yo, as you can
I ain't gonna lie.
see
Seeing him that young is crazy.
It says my new build is godly.
And let's be real, his early content was quite wholesome. He was streaming,
I would say no promo, but this promo, this is good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Get you some Zoe energy, bro. This is good.
living with his family.
It's
And
good
to be
stuff. No
fair,
glaze, I get it. It would make sense for me to say that. No glaze, this is good, bro.
Really have
I'm
that much
sipping
of
on
a
this
hard
casually.
start to be craving this much attention.
Shout out to you if you're in the street. Hit the like button, man.
That's it. This is it, man. This is it. My gaming setup.
Still, he was just trying everything to get some attention, ranging from fake rage titles to catchy thumbnails. But it didn't really help Neon, so he decided to switch from NBA 2K to Fortnite.
You already
Oh yeah, no,
know.
look. Bro, y'all would be amazed if y'all only knew how many times I think of content off camera, bro. You'd be like, yo, that man really is dedicated, man. The man brain, you gotta understand, bro. My brain is always working and it is operating at the 100 level. You gotta understand, bro. Like, bro, I literally was just talking about the fact that we ain't never getting. I'm sorry. If you're watching this post stream, I'm sorry, bro. We never get through this video. But I was literally just talking about the fact that there was a period in time where Fortnite was blowing up everybody, bro. Bro, it was blowing up a lot of the FaZe folks, bro. Yo, there was a point in time where Fortnite was blowing people up left and freaking right, man. Like, no cap, like, no stop sign. Everything was go. Look both ways for you across the street. Heck no, because we coming out from the right and the left. I'm telling you, it was blowing people up left to right. You couldn't even cross the street, even if you paid attention to look both ways. That's how fast and crazy that there was a period of time. I was playing Fortnite like crazy, by the way. 2019, I think I started playing in 2017, 18, but I started playing it like all the time in 2019. That was the year I was playing all the time. If I would have been starting to record and create content at that time, bro, I think y'all would have seen me blow up earlier, but I didn't start content. I didn't even think to start content until like 2022, so yeah. But if I was streaming, I'd probably been going crazy, bro, because there's a lot of people that capitalized on that, on the Fortnite's momentum, bro, because that goes to show you how much of a peak that motherfucker reached, man.
It's Neon 2K here, but y'all, as you can see from the title, bruh, it says getting my first win on Fortnite.
And that was undeniably a massive improvement. Fortnite gave
Told you.
Neon the breakthrough he
It
so
was
needed.
beating
With that
it
being
was
said,
getting
this was
everybody
also
going
one
crazy.
of the earlier instances of Neon using clickbait in his videos, as
Yeah.
he would completely fake the number of kills he got in the thumbnail to bait viewers into watching the
Oh,
video.
yeah.
Nonetheless, his viewers
yeah.
were loving these new videos.
Bait people into clicking that it.
I just lost 10 subs! Y'all are trolls! Y'all are trolls!
The success wouldn't come without issues, as Neon got his first taste of conflict when he was labeled as a clout chaser on stream.
I do not care about clout. If I cared about clout, I'll be clickbaiting my videos. If I cared about clout,
Which is funny how he just said he was clickbaiting his video.
I'll just be hanging out with people who have clout just so I can feed off of them.
And with these conflicts and everything, he figured out the formula. Be as loud, cringy, and obnoxious as possible, and people will tune in just to roast you. He started linking...
Nah, you know what, bro? That's facts, though. I always said, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You be amazed at how, like, bro, people getting on your nerves will make you go crazy. But shoot, you can say whatever you want to me in this chat, bro. It ain't nothing that's gonna get me, boy. I handle you, you know what I'm saying? I handle you right there. You be dead on sight, dead on arrival, nigga. You can't say nothing to me now. I'll say this. You can't say nothing to me and expect not to get verbally eviscerated. That's all I'm gonna say.
Names
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and
calm down, chat.
Dude went from irrelevant to pulling thousands of viewers.
Sit down, Neon. Sit down. Neon, you don't want to do this.
You know what?
Just sit down. Neon, sit
What the fuck, nigga? Y'all so
Sit down, Neon. Sit down.
what is out on a wet spot? What
You don't
the?
want to do this. Just sit down. Neon, sit down.
Why do you do the finger thing?
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Why do you always do the finger thing?
Just sit down and relax.
Now, Neon is out here trying to convince the world he's rich, flexing fake jewelry and rented cars like he's the next big thing. But let's be honest, everybody knows it's cap. Behind the scenes, he's still fumbling bags and getting clowned on for trying too hard.
I don't want no beef with streamers, bro. Streamers hate me, bro.
I mean, I don't watch what he be doing now. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't like be like avidly watching, so I wouldn't know.
Despite all the trolling, Neon somehow keeps getting views. Whether it's people laughing with him or at him, he knows how to keep the internet's attention. And at the end of the day, even if the money isn't real, the clout definitely is. And just like Neon, another menace to—
Hold on. You know, I gotta make sure my shit good. Anyway, my bad.
The streaming community is Jack Doherty, who somehow went from pretty average to having an insane amount of wealth.
Now, the funny thing is, I did not know he was actually popping before this. I did not know that. Apparently, he was already like, at one point in time on YouTube that was going pretty crazy at one point. I didn't know that.
Jack Doherty is one of the
I didn't find out who he was
until
reaching
his
streaming
creators on Earth today. 13 million YouTube subscribers and 4.7 billion views on that channel alone, along with 9 million followers on TikTok. But the big question remains, how did it all start?
You talk about controversy, bro. It's like, bro, you got controversy that people deal with. You know, he's like, you remember some notable controversy. Then you got people whose channel was built off controversy. That's him. This is him. His whole channel was built off controversy, bro. To him, it just be like, views is views, bro. And like I said, again, some people don't care about other folks. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about other people's well-being. They just be like, which, you know, unfortunately, those people's souls are completely tampered with, you know, when they just kind of think of like anything, any publicity is good publicity, no matter how many people get hurt. Yeah, you got people like that.
Posting on YouTube in 2016,
again, that's
just
your
a few
flow.
days before his 13th birthday.
I wouldn't do
He
that,
was just an energetic kid, bouncing off trampolines and pulling off marker flips in his pants.
You know, the funny thing is, I actually was gonna do that. Like, I actually was gonna get a mini trampoline and do something right here, but I was like, my ceiling ain't high enough for that.
Parents' backyard. At only 12 years old,
That's
Jack
low-key a bar.
launched his YouTube channel with fun videos and a knack for entertaining. His early content was all about little pranks and flip bottle challenges, yet people couldn't help but notice that the attitude of the Jack Doherty was already there.
That's my fault, not yours.
It started out
Oh,
innocent
man.
enough, but there are pretty obvious signs that Jack was raised in a fairly—
Play for the Michelob Ultra?
Ooh. That was a good energy drink. Now, I'm sorry again. Second time I'm saying this. No glaze. This is good.
home. His content consisted of unboxing expensive things, flying a plane, making music videos in front of mansions
Oh my
and
God, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Seeing like kids try to do stuff you already see grown ass men doing that they like, you know, flexing money in cars that they really don't own. It's just wild seeing like a little kid. Like, you can't even drive it.
luxury cars and stocking rice gum outside the old Phase House in LA.
Rice gum, that's rice gum. That's rice gum. Here, look, guys, that's where rice gum filled part of his music video. Yeah, Jack.
Jack has said that after starting his YouTube channel in September, just 9 months later, by June, he was making $40,000 to $50,000 a month off of YouTube alone. His real breakthrough came when he decided to use Ninja for that, who was a fairly popular streamer at the time.
Doherty, you could give me $1 million. I will never call you my dad.
And well, pestering and trash talking Ninja wasn't an isolated incident.
Yeah. Whoa. Bro, hold on. Did y'all see his donation, bro? I don't even know if I want to read it, bro. Come on, man. Damn. I mean, look, hey, your community is your community,
For
man.
Jack.
Only hits one.
Damn, bro. I'm not even about to read it.
Over the next couple of years, Jack would desperately
Y'all got
ratchet
eyes,
up the
man. You can
stakes for
read.
his increasingly ravenous child audience, doing things like filming Walmart employees without their permission.
Come on, okay, ready, guys? Let's start with boy.
Yeah, it just, you know, again, there's, look, people build their audience. I told you, we never getting through this video. People film their audience how they want to film it. And they just don't care who gets hurt, man. They and hurt don't always mean physical. Hurt can mean emotionally, mentally, like all that. I told you, bro. Some people just don't give 2 fucks nor a shit, even if it went down the toilet. I'm just saying.
Yo, I need you to get out the store.
What?
I need you to get out the store.
Oh, sorry, I was just playing around.
Off the chain.
Alright, can we stop and we'll just buy some?
You need to get out the store.
Okay, I'll get out of the store.
That video then got 5.8 million views, and Jack learned from it. He was very sure of himself now, knowing exactly where to direct his content. By the age
that don't even seem like a hard video to make either. That's crazy.
12, Jack was making enough money to give to his parents to invest.
What'd you say just now? I bought a house.
Damn.
How is sir? How is that possible?
And putting you on a platform with Logan Paul is the best. Is the next best thing to do at that time, at least. That's the next best thing to do. Align yourself with Logan Paul.
It's my money, but like under my dad's name.
A lot of times, Jack would assemble his own Avengers squad of content superheroes. His dad, his girlfriend McKinley, who he met and got into OnlyFans, his security guard, and himself. Together, they would roam public places looking for bad people who needed a taste of that authentic Jack Doherty justice. Like this guy with his 2 little toddlers just trying to enjoy a day at the pier.
Yeah. Evil people, which is just folks living their lives and folks living their lives and mind their own business. That's the people.
Go.
Watch your language. There's kids around here.
I didn't say any curse words.
You got a stupid shirt on over there.
Yeah. Your kids can't read though.
Get away from me.
You started talking.
It's just like, why? Like, it's different if you streaming in public and, you just want to, talk to people. Like, brother, you want to be on camera that may not want to be on camera. You'll move on if they don't. Bro, there's people like this who they just like go in public to cause a problem. And it's like, why? Whoa. Why just freaking go out in public to cause problems with people who probably, man, he could have been on vacation. He could have just been having a normal day. And you just coming in there for some content shit to just fuck it all up. Rather than adding to it, you just coming there to fuck it all up, man. It's like, it just does get to a point, dude.
For me, buddy.
But,
you get away from me.
Like, he literally walked up to him looking for a problem. And then does or says things where he knows it's gonna aggravate people, and then hence why he is hiding behind a security guard, because he know he's going to have to do something about it. But even then, like, you're supposed, as a security guard, you're supposed to, yes, obviously, like, protect the person paying you and shit, but not if they the one causing the problem. Now they, like, okay, yes, like I said, guard has a job and stuff like that, but here's the thing: the security's job should not be to protect you from problems you're the one starting. That's not how it works, bro. You're not supposed to hire a security guard to solve your problems, right? You started to mess with somebody, and now you got to hide behind him to handle the physical part of all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Again, YouTube audience watching, we never getting through this video. I'm sorry.
But there was just one problem. YouTube and short form content didn't really make that much money, and Jack had just turned 18, so he started OnlyFans.
Be able to spend money like this on cars, and this was all.
Of course, if you can't get right with live streaming, all else fails. And this is everybody, though. This ain't even just YouTube. Like, everybody who does any form of entertainment, if all else fails, man, you still got OnlyFans, bro. That's the motto now, bro. If all else fails, you still got OnlyFans, bro.
From the internet, right? Like, what do you think that
that's what it is, bro.
Like, on
Crazy.
social media, because most people don't make the kind of money you're making.
OnlyFans.
This is a really good drink. I'm sorry. Another promo. This is a really good freaking energy drink. I'm sorry. No glaze.
Every single prank video of his, the pinned comment was his OnlyFans. Fast forward to today, and Jack's life is a whirlwind of luxury cars.
Now I need to change my title.
Parties, and, well,
I'm sorry. I gotta change my title, bro. Cause this. Hold on, bro. Yeah, with my live stream. Yeah, we're gonna have to change that title, boy. Live stream reactions and drink and drinking the rocks. So, energy drink. I'm sorry, bro. It's too good for me not to shout it out, man. You know, my bad.
Share of controversies.
You guys have
Sorry.
24 hours on that to get home. I
Oh, I think I saw this.
On a PJ. I can bring drugs on it, whatever the fuck I want.
Gone are the days.
It's the randomest stuff he be saying, bro.
The backyard antics.
Just
Now it's all
just
about
finding
living
anything to
large
start a
and
problem,
sharing
bro.
every moment with his massive online following.
No. They did that to me.
Drunk and retarded. Don't talk to me. F you, actually.
Damn.
No.
But he's still the same menace, just with a lot more money now.
Not so fast, little bro. Not so fast, little bro. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You know, you see what I'm saying? Just like starting problems with folks that was probably most likely minding their own business, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just, you know, it's all for clout. It's all rage bait. It's everything. It's everything.
And Jack's recent adventures happened in October 2024, while live streaming Jack was behind the wheel of.
My jackets? Oh, thanks, bruv. I'm streaming. Would you like to say? I know you don't gotta come. I know you ain't gonna come down here, but you can say hi. All right, that was Sis Boom Pow. You know what I'm saying? If y'all didn't know that.
His 100,000-pound McLaren 570G.
Y'all know how some people in content will have that situation where they'll do something that was like messed up, and they, you know, they apologize or whatever. You know, they make a video that's pretty messed up and it's controversial and it goes viral. This ain't even one of them ones where like, oh, you know, I wasn't in the right headset, you know, I didn't think about it right. This is like, no, you knew exactly that was, you knew you was gonna be, you knew that's what people was gonna think, you knew they were gonna say you was wrong, you knew they was gonna say you didn't care about nobody but yourself. Like you knew everybody was gonna say that in the moment you decided to not stop streaming. Now that wasn't even like a, oh yeah, he was, you know, he was younger, he made a mistake. No, that was like, I knew people was gonna think I was a human piece of garbage, and I rolled, and again, didn't care, just rolled with it.
No chatting with fans when things took a dramatic turn, and that's when tragedy hit.
And you know the crazy part, bro, it wasn't even a situation of like, oh, maybe he just was driving in the road. Bro, he was already like doing stupid stuff to lead to that accident happening. Like it wasn't even like it was like, oh, it just happened. Like, no, was a little distracted reading the chat, was trying to swerve and shit, and you know it. And you know what happened next. Yeah, you know what happened next.
And then Jack faced a whole lot of backlash because even after what he had done for clout, obviously, he went on to ask his friend this.
Holy fuck.
Woo! Woo! Yeah, nah, at this point, I ain't gonna lie to say, not even the after effect. The second you crash, you gotta end stream. Second you crash, you end stream. No cap.
Go here. Michael. You have your film on that phone too. My car is total, bro. Oh my.
And he over there talking some. He over there talking some. Film that too, man. Get that on camera, bro. Like, bro, everything is not life is not on. Your life is not camera, man. Everybody don't gotta know everything about your life, man. Should have just ended the video and then look, start the stream back up the next day or the day after that or next week or whatever and say, hey, you know, yo, turned out okay and stuff like that, y'all. And you know, I learned from my mistake not to, you know, to be scratching and stuff. You know, I'm sorry. Some people don't think like rational human beings, bro. I'm sorry.
Jack went from flipping markers in his backyard to flipping his entire life into one of non-stop flexing, chaos, and controversy.
Oh my God.
And much like Jack, Sneako had his fair share of wealth and fame all through controversies and hate.
I told you, some people don't care how they get to the top, man.
They
don't care how bad they look.
Known for his raw editing style and outspoken personality.
Holy shit, everyone, it's me, I'm here. What do people think of you?
His content just hit different.
This is what we live for. It isn't how can I make myself
It's just
better.
funny seeing everybody start.
This weekend, how many Instagram
Look, my start was random. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if you go back to my start was random.
likes can I get if I take a selfie
So
next to
random.
a tree? Our image is everything, and if you pay attention, you'll see the lengths people go to maintain this. Virtually everything you do is in anticipation of how someone else is going to react.
You notice how every streamer you see has all been like skinny, short people.
then, his videos weren't like anything else on
Most
YouTube
of them,
at
not
the
everybody,
time.
not
Somewhere
everybody,
along
but
the
most
way,
people,
things
it's just
switched up.
skinny,
Fast
short
forward
people.
a few years, and this is the Sneako we got.
Hey, Anthony, congratulations on buying Smosh.
He went from calmly talking about life and beliefs to non-stop beef, and somehow people were
He went to being a normal human being to trying to get everybody pissed off at
even
him.
more locked in. So what changed?
Well,
Sneako
saying stuff you know people are gonna feel some type of way about. Type
started
of thing.
as
Yeah.
a gaming channel posting Black Ops 2 commentary, but over time he slowly moved into full-on rants and opinion pieces.
School here,
Yeah.
$80,000 a year to attend. Is it worth it? You've heard the horror stories, people going 100,000 in debt to go to school here. There's millions of these people 20 to 25. I bet you the waitress at this restaurant is in the same position that everyone else is in.
I ain't start finding out about him, I think, until he aligned himself with Andrew Tate when he was going crazy. That's when I found out about him, I think.
Because we don't know.
I think that was the first time I saw him.
You've heard the horror stories.
And he even had a fan who just so happened to be one of YouTube's biggest creators, Mr. Beast.
Shut down. He almost had the golden ticket, didn't he?
Then, in mid-2018, he finally went viral.
They lied about the Vietnam War. They lied about the Iraq War. They lied
Yep.
about-
Hey. You got to start talking about politics and all religion. He actually did all of it. I'm sorry. You know, they be like, you can't say nothing about politics or religion. Nah, he said, oh, okay. That's what I need to get viral. What?
World War II. They lied about.
Okay.
They lied about the cocoa.
But it didn't last long.
They pretended like the Vietnamese bombed this boat so that we could go.
Excuse me.
We could finally go into war with Vietnam. You know, most of the citizens knew that it was bullshit, and so they just made up this attack to convince people through fear that we should go to war with Vietnam.
In 2022, YouTube kicked him off the platform.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. He did get like complete. Oh, yeah, I forgot. He did get completely banned, bro. Oh, yeah, then you know what that leads to. Yeah, no, that starts leading everybody calling themselves woke and how these platforms, these big platforms, try to do this to you and do that to you. I'm grateful for YouTube. I'm building my name, YouTube. You don't need to have no problem promoting me on the algorithm. I'm good. I can respect y'all rules and shit. And that don't make y'all like the master and I'm the goddamn, puppet. But that just mean I got respect for what y'all got going on, bro. Anyway, yeah, the second you start getting out of line, they be like, yeah, hold on now. we gonna have to calm you down.
Spreading misinformation about COVID-19 and
Yep,
the 2020
COVID, that's what I
US
was thinking.
elections.
Why you got banned on YouTube? Are you familiar with any particular
So
videos?
I got 3 strikes.
This is a really good drink. I'm sorry. I've been sipping. Bro.
COVID misinformation, election misinformation, and cyberbullying.
But Sneako wasn't about to stay quiet. He moved to Rumble, where he kept growing his fan base, mostly among young guys. The drama didn't stop there, though. In October 2024, Twitch permanently banned him for extreme hateful conduct.
And so some people told me that it's because if you ban a one platform, then Twitch can ban you.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what I was evading. I just started streaming.
Sneako clapped back, saying other streamers pressured Twitch.
Oh,
into banning him.
yeah. I forgot he was, well, no, that was really a whole community, wasn't it? That was real, well, yeah, Red Pill. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Red Pill. Yeah. With, damn. With, everybody trying to be the whole alpha male, and it just
because he spoke out on Middle Eastern issues.
That was a whole community that was popping at one point.
At the time, and then they just hit me with everything, and it was very clear that they wanted to get me off the platform. So
Even with all this, he's still around, staying active on X and Instagram. Now, Sneako's out in Miami, living his best life. He's rolling with big names like Andrew Tate and even jumped into music, landing a feature
wait.
on Lil Pump's 2020
Oh, 3 months ago. Okay, this video's kind of recent.
with
This is
Nia,
pretty recent.
Where Sneako
At first, I just realized, I was like, oh, yeah, wait. I forgot when this video was made. So, yeah, no, we good.
rise to fame came with controversies. The case of Queso has always been smooth.
The case of Queso.
And wholesome.
Oh, no, he's
His
been
card
great, man.
declined at the dollar
He ain't
store.
had a goddamn controversy. Lauren, that water been running for a minute. What you doing? Lauren? I was just making sure you was in there. I was like, that water been running. I was no, it wasn't distracting me or nothing. I was just making sure you was still in there because I didn't left water on before, so that's what I was saying.
Nearly 2 million TikTok followers.
Tight shit.
Queso's glow up is nothing less than epic.
Oh, nah, his was pretty positive.
I started streaming. My card got declined at the dollar store because of the 2K builds. I own everything I love. I went to the dollar store, the Family Dollar. I bought 2 bowls of noodles and a can of Pringles.
Oh, we know.
Tried to swipe the card, it got declined. I just ran out the store on them, bro.
Queso Games,
Damn.
aka Queso, is a rising content creator from Arkansas,
7
USA.
mil.
He's got over 500K Twitch followers and pulls around 11K viewers per stream.
Fire, man.
But things
That's fire.
aren't always this good for him. Before blowing up for his goofy personality and non-stop jokes.
And non-stop fat jokes that they be
making. I hated to go on my whole teenage years, trying to upload videos, didn't work out. But the day I started streaming, it was September 11th of 2022. It was 2 days after I uploaded my first TikTok.
April 20. Now, when did I start streaming? I started stream. No, not that I be streaming. Never streaming, but I started YouTube April 2022, which wasn't even an intentional start. But yeah,
3 TikToks that first night. Woke up the next day with like 15,000 followers. I was like,
oh wow,
wait a minute, you know what I mean?
The dude's 25 now, but back in the day, he was out helping his dad with maintenance work, cutting grass, and grinding to make ends meet. That kind of work
hard,
taught
man.
him
Hard to
hustle
work and
and
working
made him
hard. Which one you
appreciate
doing?
the little things. But Queso wanted more.
Oh,
what was like?
Hold on. I missed my day of doing my nightly prayer. We just gonna we're gonna pray right here. Now we're gonna pray. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Should I do it out loud? Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Our Father, thy name will be our name, the kingdom come, that will be on earth as it is in heaven. Give us daily bread, forgive us our debt, forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil, because the kingdom, power, and glory forever and ever. Amen. Yes.
Your reason as to why you want.
I usually do more than that, but I'll do the rest of it.
Well, being absolutely miserable at work, of course.
Before all this, Queso
right?
wasn't anything like the loud, high-energy dude we see today. He started as a chill streamer, doing gaming content and reaction vids. Then, boom, everything changed. His TikTok started popping off, hitting over 4 million views per clip. That instantly boosted his Twitch numbers and officially launched his internet career.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Well, speaking of, actually, let me see my TikTok. What am I at? Oh no, I'm in 100 view purgatory. If you know what, every now and then I'll hit 1,000. But I think the highest I've gotten was 3,000. Oh yeah, because of my reaction to WrestleMania 40, 3,500. That's the most I've gotten. I think actually I pinned all my highest. DJ Surprise, see, that's why I be trying to, put y'all on games, all the content, man. But anyway, yeah, nah, mine didn't go that crazy. Hell no, mine didn't go crazy like that. Y'all need to run that up,
The way I just got recognized, bro.
Are you dead serious? Yo, you're Queso from TikTok.
Oh yeah, the second you start getting recognized, it's over now. Oh, hey. Oh, man. I used to know. Yeah. Hey. Dude. Nah.
Say hello to the new Topo
The first sign that you have a real emotion is when somebody start recognizing you that you ain't never met them before.
His setup was basic. His views were nothing crazy, but the man had persistence. He kept posting, kept tweaking his content, and eventually he cracked the code.
Oh yeah.
How did Queso turn just playing games into a massive online presence? Well, part of it is that he lets fans roast him for free, from people calling him a one-by-one Lego brick to his entire fridge getting reviewed on Discord. He just
but look, if you don't take it to the heart, it's all in good fun, bro.
rolls with it.
Oh my goodness!
Roll with the trolling.
Hit with a +4.
Shaquille O'Neal. That's the feel.
That ability to laugh at himself is what makes people love him. In a time when everybody's way
you gotta
too
have
sensitive,
to. When you doing content, bro, it is necessary. No cap, it is necessary. You gotta be able to take trolling lightly on this platform, bro. It's a necessity. Now that I have finished this is a very great energy drink right here, man. I feel good. This tastes good. Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You ever noticed me ever, bro? Great energy drink, bro. And I love you, man.
Those streams are straight up refreshing.
Straight up.
On top of that, he actually engages
with
the
Jump us in the chat, man.
playing
Appreciate you for
virtual
showing
Uno,
up, man.
Chatting it up and making sure everyone feels included. His channel isn't just a stream, it's a whole community, a digital hangout where everyone's vibing and having fun. And looking at his numbers, the man is thriving. He's pulling in 4K new subs every day and 1 million views a month. With this kind of growth...
Which reminds me, I gotta start clipping more often, man. I gotta start clipping more often, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that could go crazy. Yeah, nah, we gotta see the method, bro.
It won't be long before he's one of the biggest gaming creators out there, and we'll be here for every step of it.
Wait, I'm literally talking to you. Wait, nice one. Wait, Big Boy Burger.
Just like Queso, Jinxie also pulled it off while streaming Rainbow Six Siege, a game that isn't even a mainstream hit.
With the 10 gifted subs.
Oh yeah, they kind of had the same rise, really, if you think about it. As far as they kind of had the same method to get to the top type shit.
And not only did he make it, but he became the most subbed streamer on the whole platform. He started streaming in 2019, bouncing between GTA, NBA 2K.
When I was playing Fortnite in 2019, I probably been freaking far along. No cap.
Hey man, hope you and your loved ones have an absolutely blessed 2023 and 2024.
His early days were rough. Dude was pulling like 5 viewers, maxing out at 10. But once he leaned into Siege, everything flipped. He embraced the chaos, his wild personality shined, and people started paying attention. And then it wasn't just Siege anymore.
Felt cute, might delete later. Keep going, I'm almost...
Not felt cute, might delete later.
Alright, I'm gonna make one thing clear and very clear. If you are to this right now, you need help. Like, seriously.
Okay. He did say wild. He did say he was wild. I'm sorry. He did say he was wild. I gotta not get surprised. I'm sorry.
If you are actually Johnson to this right now, you need help, brother.
People started calling him the ISO speed of Siege, and honestly, they weren't wrong. Jinxie's loud reactions,
people love crash outs, bro.
Moments, and raw energy made his stream.
I've had my fair share. What the fuck? Niggas drinking milk.
But the real reason he blew up, he knew exactly how to market himself. And these weren't staged reactions. Jinxie is actually like that.
What the fuck?
Love that angle.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Outside of the big window.
Bro, one time I was like, what if I did the hot chip challenge? I'm not doing that until I get an audience, bro. No cap. Because if you can't trust that at least about 100 people gonna watch your video, bro, it ain't worth putting your mouth through that, bro. It ain't worth putting yourself through that type of pain,
okay,
bro.
Listen to me and listen to me abundantly clear.
By 2021, Jinxie's viewership jumped from 4K to 7K in just 3 months. Crazy numbers for a Siege streamer, especially on console. While most top players were...
Although any growth is great growth. No cap. Any growth is great growth.
He took over the console scene and became the go-to guy.
I didn't want to be like, obviously like rich from gaming. It was just like, dude, if I could make $1,000 a month streaming, bro, when I got my first Twitch check, I was like, bro, let's go.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'll do it for you.
I made like $100 playing Fortnite. Like, that was sick. Like, you know what I mean?
His biggest break came with a legendary 1v1 against Bolo, one of Siege's best. The hype was unreal. 60,000 people were watching live.
Didn't see him until... Hold on. Memory starting to remember things. Compute. Ready. Your chip is ready. Smart chip activated. You now remember exactly what you were thinking. Thank you. Sorry. Factory settings started kicking in and the motherboard started finally getting right. When he was doing a 1v1 with Kai, on Fortnite. That's when I figured out who he was. That
More
was my
than some
introduction
Pro
to
League
him.
matches.
That was when I was watching Kyle like that. Not that I say I don't watch now, but I'm just saying like that's when I was actually staying for the stream that long.
Lost, but the exposure was a massive W, putting him in front of 1.5 million people and sending his career into overdrive.
Woo-wee.
Right now, I'm coming.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You be wanting to blow up and stuff, but I just be saying, bro, you want to blow up, right? You better be ready, bro, because they ain't gonna stop. These people are not gonna. Once you get to a certain point, bro, these people is not gonna stop chatting. They're not about to start chatting.
I'm coming for the throne.
I'm ready, bro. I'm ready for the heat, man.
I know.
I'm ready for the fast-moving chat,
Then,
man.
in April 2023, Jinxie did the impossible. He became Twitch's #1 most subscribed streamer. beating Kai
Wow.
Cenat. Some say Kai's ban gave him a boost, but Jinxie
Hey,
earned that
look,
spot
hey,
with
hey, man.
Mark
Hey, brother, hey now. Hey, we throw all goddamn excuses aside, man. Number one is number one.
content strategies
Throw all
and a
excuses
fan base
aside.
that rides for him.
That's an opportunity. There you go. Yeah, W Mill.
You brought me and my friends back.
No cap, I ain't gonna lie. Millie is the come to Jesus moment for every YouTuber ever. Even if you go crazier than that, that's the holy Jesus for everybody. No cap.
Of course, he's not drama-free. His rage moments have sparked debates about whether he's promoting toxicity, especially with his younger audience. But at the end of the day...
Well, I mean, yeah, you know, I mean, come on now. Anything you do that is considered negative or offensive is going to be considered controversial.
One
so.
in the Siege community
It's like,
is pulling
you know.
numbers like him.
Go on, man.
Moving on to XQC, who started with a small setup and now sits in $1 million stream setup, which still remains...
You kind of see a common trend because I think Kai figured out who he was through Kai too. I think I did.
It's quite nasty.
Oh, nah,
if
yeah,
you've been
it
on
is,
Twitch
you
for
know.
more than
Hey.
5 minutes, you've probably seen
You know.
XQC's name pop up, whether it's his unhinged rants,
Sound filter, 6 monitors, pedals, drums, gaming guitar controllers.
insane gaming skills,
Okay.
Damn.
I just got mollied.
or just the fact that he's always in some drama.
How are you not in school? Dude, you must have whooped your ass. You kiss your mother with that mouth?
Dude is everywhere.
Oh yeah, that was a viral ninja
Jumping
moment.
around in his chair.
Woo!
Hey, Metal.
Telling you, Fortnite, bro.
Chill.
Especially peak Fortnite days, they'll do it to you, man. I'm telling you.
When you prefer a dream
It'll drive a man
vacation
insane,
over a
baby.
rental
It'll drive you to a mental hospital. I ain't gonna lie. Peak Fortnite days, bro.
Felix,
They'll
aka
do it, man.
XQC, started off as a sweaty
It will do it.
Overwatch pro, but after getting kicked from his team, he went all in on streaming, and it worked. Now he's one of the biggest names on Twitch, pulling in
Mhm.
millions of viewers who either love him, hate him, or just can't look away.
React
But
to
one
shaky.
thing that really got him where he is today
Bet.
is his accent.
It's the Shiva Theseus.
I'm gonna do it when this video over with.
Thank you. I'll have to look that up.
Hey, I did pretty good. Hey, 30-39 on my second game of controller. I'm doing pretty good, no?
People have a really hard time understanding what he's saying most of the time.
Oh, yeah,
but
nah,
well,
it's-
this
it's,
isn't the
you know.
only reason he's where he is today. The thing with
It's crazy.
XQC is that he's unpredictable. One day he's speed running some random game. The next he's beefing with someone on stream.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna say what this is about.
You know what's funny though? I feel like some people be getting into beef knowing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, some people be getting into beef knowing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be knowing it's about to get views and attention, so they feed into it, bro. I don't even think they really be beefing.
Kai?
It don't be
Kai,
real beef,
I
bro.
wasn't gonna collect it. Okay, I wasn't gonna collect it. If you're gonna bring up some money, first, before you bring up the money, you gotta
Bring
pay
up
out the
money.
100K you owe me for that one bet that you didn't fulfill. Hey!
And then we find him reacting
Yeah, nah,
to
they
him
just doing
reacting
it,
to
bro.
his own videos.
The shirt's coming off.
It's chaos, and people eat it up. But beyond the wild energy, he's actually cracked at most games he touches. Even when he's losing, it's entertaining. Like that time he got destroyed in chess by Moist Critical in 6 moves.
Don't, yo, if you want to, hey, even if you only know a little bit about chess, bro, chess will give you a crash out too, bro. Whether you play against a real person or not.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He just
You
lost.
never want to hear that. You
Yes!
never want to hear
Yes!
that. You never want to hear that.
Exactly what we practiced for. Yes.
Absolute
Yeah, you never want to
disaster,
hear that,
but
bro.
it went viral.
You know it's
Was
over
that,
with.
was that the fastest win in chess history?
Yeah, I've gotten cooked in chess before, bro. It's not funny.
I can't believe it.
Especially being in chess club where everybody's ahead of me.
Stay on top and grab a ton of attention. The one thing that really gave him a boost was his ex-girlfriend Adept. Sammy, aka Adept, started dating XQC. But on September 17th, 2022, XQC shocked everyone by uploading this video.
I was cornered into choosing between family and Sammy, and unfortunately what happened is that I kind of just chose family.
And throughout the entire stream, XQC wasn't blaming Adept for anything.
Sammy isn't wrong in any of this. Nobody is wrong. It's just kind of just like natural life stuff.
Little did he know, Adept had a completely different mindset, because after their breakup went public, her behavior took a turn for the worse. That's when she did this.
I think what Adept is trying to do is she's trying to make the argument that her and XQC probably met the requirements, or should have met the requirements for common law marriage. So she's trying to file for a divorce now because.
This is a girl. Oh, okay. See, I wouldn't even, I wasn't even realizing who this.
She's going to be entitled to some sum of his assets that were accumulated during the duration of the marriage.
As expected, XQC's fans flooded Adept's channel with hate. But that wasn't the end of it. Along with the breakup, Adept pushed.
Okay. So now, all right, now the person has a visual.
XQC had been married the whole time.
We see the physical
This
host.
is my wedding ring. That's a truthful statement. I've been married for 3 years. That's a truthful statement.
XQC, on the other hand, denied everything.
I am not married. I was never married. Okay. And honestly,
yeah, it's kind of wild having a doctor disrespect in the background nowadays, but
I've been streaming for like 6 years. Know my exact mindset about this. They know my
if you know type situation.
Eventually, XQC won the divorce case, and Adept was left with nothing. And to make things even worse for her, she recently had to file for bankruptcy after all the legal drama. And after all that, XQC's wealth just kept growing with all the streaming and gambling. Mizkif sums it up pretty well.
And to see this man, and it is mind-boggling to understand how much money this guy really has at this point. He'll pull out 100K like you'll pull out a dollar bill.
Damn.
That's what he'll pull out $100,000 like you pull out a dollar bill. That's the reaction he'll give.
Private jets and everything. No big deal for XQC now. He's there tipping $2 grand like it's nothing.
You sure, bro?
That's next level stuff, man.
How do I cash this out?
Shoot, man, you got that type of money, bro. Woo-wee. There's better ways to spend that, though. No cap, hold on, bro. There's a better way to spend that, man. I'm just being honest, bro. You got that much? Woo.
At the end of the day, XQC is proof.
I don't bet anyway, but I definitely wouldn't spend that on betting.
That you don't need a crazy setup or over-the-top gimmicks to make it big. All you really need is a game, a mic, and a personality loud enough to keep people watching. And in XQC's case, he's got that in the bag.
Dope video,
Make sure
man.
to subscribe.
Hey, man, look, dope video, man. Appreciate you for this. Is still, I think I seen this stuff, bro. That's crazy. But anyway, appreciate you for watching. If you watch this section of the stream or this section of the program, see you in the next one, man.